Car prices are out of control in 2025. But what if I told you there are still brand new cars under 20 grand sitting in stock right now? The crazy part is some of these are hiding features you'd only expect in luxury models. You've probably been told they don't exist anymore, but they do. You're gonna see in this video. Number 5. Nissan Versa. The Nissan Versa has quietly taken a title it probably never expected. At a starting price of $17,000 before destination fees, it's now the cheapest new car in America by a wide margin. It has not earned this spot through flashy marketing or wild performance, but simply because so many other affordable options have disappeared. Its 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine produces 122 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque. In a world where even compact cars push 200 horsepower, those numbers might not impress. But this car's purpose is not excitement, is efficiency. The engine's tuned to sip fuel rather than win races. Buyers can pick a 5-speed manual, though almost everyone goes for the continuously variable transmission. Nissan has refined that CVT to the point where it feels surprisingly natural, keeping the engine at its most efficient speed. The payoff is at the gas pump. The Versa delivers 32 miles per gallon in the city and 40 on the highway. When fuel prices climb again, owners will not feel the sting the way others will. This car's transmission, unpopular with enthusiasts, works perfectly for its mission. Inside, it feels like a car from a higher price bracket. The clean dashboard design centers around a 7-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The seats are comfortable even on long drives, and rear passengers enjoy more legroom than expected in a car this size. The trunk holds 14.7 cubic feet of cargo, more than some compact sedans that cost much more. Adults can fit in the back without complaint, making this a genuinely practical daily driver. It also comes standard with Nissan Safety Shield 360, automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, and lane intervention were once luxury features. Now they are standard on the most affordable new car you can buy. It shows just how quickly advanced safety tech has spread. Number 4. Hyundai Venue. If your budget demands an SUV, your options shrink to Hyundai Venue. Starting at $20,200, it's the cheapest SUV in America and even the world. It uses a 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine that makes 121 horsepower and 113 pound-feet of torque, almost identical to the Versa's numbers. It pairs with either a 6-speed manual, which is rare, or Hyundai's intelligent variable transmission, designed to be smoother than most CVTs. Fuel economy is 29 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway. That's still good, but a bit less than a sedan thanks to the taller shape and more wind resistance. There's no all-wheel drive option at all, which shows this SUV's meant for city life, not off-road adventure. Inside, the Venue feels more upscale than its price suggests. You get an 8-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The materials are not high-end. They are well put together and feel solid. The front seats are comfortable, but the rear seats are best for kids or shorter adults. Cargo space is better than the Versa. There are 18.7 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 57.2 cubic feet with them folded down. That flexibility makes it useful for small families or anyone who needs to carry bulkier items occasionally. Hyundai also includes SmartSense safety features like forward collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, and high beam assist. On top of that, you get Hyundai's industry-leading warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles on the powertrain, and 5 years or 60,000 miles bumper to bumper. For the cheapest SUV in America, that kind of coverage is a big reassurance. Number 3. Kia Soul. Some cars try to blend in. The Kia Soul does the exact opposite. It looks like someone decided the world needed a box on wheels and then made it happen. That unusual shape is part of why it stayed popular for over 10 years. It's not just a quirky design choice either. The Soul is one of the most practical cars you can get for around $20,000. It comes with a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine that makes 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. That gives it more power than most of its competitors. It's not built for racing, but it's quick enough to merge onto highways without stress. You can choose between a smooth 6-speed manual or a continuously variable transmission tuned to feel like a regular automatic. Fuel economy is 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 on the highway, a fair trade for the extra performance. The tall, boxy shape pays off inside. The cabin feels far bigger than you'd expect from its size. The front seats offer generous head and leg room, and the rear seats have space that rivals mid-size sedan. Getting in and out is easy thanks to the upright seating position, which is great for older drivers or anyone with mobility concerns. Cargo space is another win. You get 24.2 cubic feet with the seats up, more than some compact SUVs. Fold them down and it jumps to 62.1 cubic feet, enough for furniture, appliances, or camping gear. Every Soul comes with Kia's UVO system on an 8-inch touchscreen, complete with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's fast, easy to use, and better than what you'd find in many pricier cars. Safety is covered too, with forward collision avoidance assist, lane departure warning, and rear cross traffic alert. And like Hyundai, Kia backs it with one of the best warranties you can get. Number 2. Chevrolet Trax. The Chevrolet Trax has a completely different story. The old version was forgettable enough that most people never noticed it was gone. It was small, slow, and cheaply made. When Chevrolet ended production, nobody missed it. Then came the 2024 model. It was a total reinvention. The new Trax has nothing in common with the old one except the name. Instead of a typical 4-cylinder, it uses a turbocharged 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine with 137 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure is higher than anything else on this list. You can feel it. Around town, it's lively, and on the highway, it merges with confidence. The engine's paired with a continuously variable transmission that keeps it in its power band, and it manages 28 miles per gallon in the city and 31 on the highway. The inside feels much more upscale than you'd expect for the price. The design is modern, the materials are solid, and the 8-inch touchscreen comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system is quick and easy to use, outperforming what some luxury brands offer. Space is another strong point. 4 adults can ride in comfort, with good support in the front seats and enough rear legroom for real passengers. The driving position gives a clear view without feeling bulky. Cargo space is 25.6 cubic feet with the seats up, expanding to 54.1 when they're folded flat. The flat load floor makes hauling larger items simple. Small storage touches like a wireless charging pad and multiple USB ports add to its practicality. Safety is standard, with Chevy Safety Assist bringing features like automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and blind zone alert. The system works smoothly without getting in the way, adding real value for everyday driving. Number 1. Nissan Kicks Play. Sometimes the best way to keep something good is to leave it just the way it is. That is exactly what Nissan did with the Kicks Play. For 2025, the regular Kicks got a full redesign, but instead of retiring the old version, Nissan kept it alive as the Kicks Play. That means you can walk into a dealership today and choose between 2 different generations of the same car. It uses the same naturally aspirated 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine found in the Nissan Versa, producing 122 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque. The engine's paired only with a continuously variable transmission that Nissan has spent years refining. This setup delivers 31 miles per gallon in the city and 36 on the highway, which is impressive for an SUV in this price range. The Kicks Play is not about speed or excitement. It focuses on comfort and smoothness. The engine runs quietly, transmission shifts seamlessly, and the suspension is tuned for a soft, relaxed ride. It's the kind of vehicle that makes daily commuting and long highway trips feel easier. The interior is simple, but feels more premium than you might expect. The dashboard is clean and practical, with physical climate controls and a 7-inch touchscreen for infotainment. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included, though they require a cable. The seats are supportive and adjustable enough to fit drivers of different heights. In the back, passenger space is average for the class, but the real surprise is the cargo room. There are 25.3 cubic feet behind the rear seats, which grows to 53.1 cubic feet when they're folded. The floor is low and flat, making it easy to load heavier items. Safety is another strong point. Nissan Safety Shield 360 comes standard, bringing features like automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, and lane departure warning. The system's well calibrated and not overly intrusive. Combined with Nissan's strong reputation for reliability, makes the Kicks Play a dependable and sensible choice. Let us know in the comments which one is your favorite.